everyone, welcome back to YURP Nation Reactions. I am Tyrone. Today on the channel we have another honest trailers, and they're gonna be extremely honest about this. Rebel Moon Part 1, A Child of Fire. Yes, extremely honest, man, and that's all we can do, okay, is give our honest opinion on these things, because especially this one right here, because this movie was not good. It just wasn't. I'm sorry to you guys out there, you Zack Snyder fans. I mean, you guys will hold on to Zack Snyder for dear life, and that's okay. I enjoyed 300. I enjoyed Watchmen, but there's a lot of things that's on his director's list, and more importantly, his writing list that I did not like. It's not really his directing. His directing is fine. He can get the best out of whatever these actors is doing, and then also be a great visual director. Yeah, sometimes he overuses his slow-mo, but that doesn't really get to me as much as your stories don't make a damn sense. Your character development is fucking horrible, okay? really bad. I shouldn't have to wait for a second part to understand your characters and get to know your characters. This was a scavenger hunt film, okay? Oh man, scavenger hunt for some of the most boring characters ever. But let's see what honest trailers have to say about this, because you guys already know how I feel about this film.
From the director you'll love if your brain works in slow motion. Comes another stream of pretty pictures that gets by on looks until anyone opens their mouth.
You damn right!
I need to make you an offer, to give you a chance at redemption.
I am beyond redemption.
I have no time for pity!
Rebel Moon, Part 1. Zack Snyder always dreamed of making a Star War. But when Lucasfilm said, that sounds terrible, and we made Rise of Skywalker,
yeah,
somehow Palpatine returned.
Zack was finally free to tell his own story, where a humble farm boy from the outer rim of the galaxy joins up with a smuggler and a royal knight hiding in exile who once served as a princess's bodyguard to fight an empire ruled by an upstart senator.
A senator named Belisarius used the opportunity to
I hate
seize
this
power.
part.
Complete with laser swords, alien cantinas, and polite British robots. Calling it now. In Part 2, they'll reveal the hero's father is not only still alive, but serves as the leader of the Empire.
That my daughter Arthurius.
Or hey, why wait? Original trilogy speedrun. Let's go. Prepare for more than just Snyder copying George Lucas. He's also copying the guy Lucas copied from, featuring the exact plot of Kurosawa's Seven Samurai, a film about recruiting skilled fighters to save a village from grain-stealing bandits. Only this time, they're recruiting skilled fighters to save them from a grain-stealing spaceship? Yes, the spaceship could just nuke the rebels from orbit. Yes, they could just rip a space hole and get supplies from literally anywhere else. But then we lose out on all these exciting grain conversations.
Selling our grain to God only knows.
Don't act like we don't know you've been selling our surplus grain.
I hope they leave before digging too deep into who Gunner sold last year's grain to. You sold grain to the Resistance.
Even if the payment was only a sack of grain.
We bought your grain to feed our fighters, but we are no longer
Love that
in need
grain.
of your grain.
We're not here to sell grain. His people toil with their bare hands to grow the grain that fed you.
Don't you love grain? Grain.
Slow motion grain.
Leading the space Nazis on their carbo-loading mission is Atticus Noble, a man hated by his own barber.
He's a good
This Hugo Boss
villain.
likes to get suctioned off and wields the awesome power
Just his
of
acting ability.
a stick.
Still not threatening, but he's still a good villain.
Johnny Williams!
Yeah, stick.
He went yacht on that one!
He'll meet fierce resistance on planet Belt. Hidden amongst these village people is Cora, aka Arthurius.
Or should I call you Arthurius?
Aka Scargiver.
Scargiver.
AKA Who Cares? AKA Wasn't she the mommy that one time? Cora may not have the size or skills to convincingly fight a welterweight, but she knows how to yell with the big boys. Follow along as she gathers every stock character trope in the galaxy, who each have one scene to show off their skills. Then just kind of hang out in the background for the rest of the film.
I'm tired of reliving that nightmare every day.
This could easily be any of you lying here in the gutter of some forgotten world.
Like Tarek, a Starbarian who wins glorious freedom for all 6 of his abs. Nemesis, a Jedi reimagined as a, what if they made a Jedi a Korean with a hat? Is that different enough? Kai, a smuggler whose allegiance cannot be trusted, like Charlie Hunnam trying to nail an accent.
Whoa, everyone talks about his accent in this film.
Darian Bloodaxe, leader of the Lost Boy Theater Kids Brigade.
We come seeking our help to stand against the dreadnought of the mother world.
Titus, who suffers from the kind of depressive alcoholism that can be cured by a bath and a stern talking to. Gunner, a farmer who grows the patience to sit through Cora's many exposition dumps.
When they first came to my world, I was 9 years old. For my loyalty and service, I was promoted to the elite guard of the royal family. I'm only telling you this so you know who I am.
And Anthony Hopkins as Robot Jesus. I'm sorry, JC, the best part of this drag.
Exactly!
So of course they leave him behind in Act 1.
The best part!
Finally, once you spent 2 hours watching them assemble the Trade School Avengers to save Farmville from evil, movie's done. See you in part 2. Hopefully they got all the boring stuff out of the way.
Tell me what we're trying to achieve here.
The same thing as the last time we met.
So, now that you can't blame it on DC holding him back, we all know what we're getting with any new Snyder joint. There's the obligatory slow motion, of course. Homoeroticism, naturally.
Yeah. I can run him.
And the even slower motion within the slow motion.
Yeah.
Ooh. But no Snyder trope could get more played out than his new one, claiming there's another cut that makes his latest turd into a watchable movie.
Yeah!
He cannot keep getting away with this.
He can't!
Starring...
He can't keep doing this, people!
My Cora. Dario Naharis on Game of Thrones. Also Dario Naharis on Game of Thrones.
Yep.
Han Solo. If Anthony Hopkins transformed into his butler from the last night. Who? This is Nemesis. She's got my back. Well, if it isn't Tarek, the man who can ride anything.
Maybe this isn't suicide after all.
Blood in, blood axe. Sir, you are younger than the actress playing your daughter. Blue Krang wins. Look out, Cora. He's gonna shoot you. Oh, phew. He shot the other guy instead. Look out, Cora. No, he's gonna shoot you. Oh, okay. They did that again. Look out, Cora. He's gonna shoot you. Oh, look. He shot the other guy instead. And the Netflix closed captioning guy showing off his new thesaurus. Space Cram.
Space Cram.
I claim this land for the mother world. Oh, wait. I can't plant a flag on rock. Gotta make it look intentional. Maybe if I just kind of stand and look cool, nobody will notice.
That's a good point.
Nailed it.
You can't plant a flag.
Autobots, it's morphing time.
Yeah, that's kind of funny to put that together with that. Oh man, I'm so glad he said the newest trope of Zack Snyder, re-releasing a freaking longer version that's rated R. I'm like, you can't keep doing this. You did this with Batman v Superman. You did this with Justice League. You had to do it with Justice League because of the whole thing that they did. And now you're doing with this. I just think he's stacking, man. I think he's stacking. He's stacking them views up for Netflix. I'm gonna start calling him Zack Snack. Zack the Stacker. Okay. Zack is stacking up the views for Netflix, man. And I don't know why. It's like, dude, do you have faith in your story? Do you have faith in what you created? I don't think you do, because if you could have made this to a TV series, man. If you made it to a TV series, flush it out, 45 minutes an episode, 6 episodes. Not bad. You probably could do something. But the fact that you have a 4 hour freaking 30-minute film That's the first part, and in your second part, you probably have another 4 hours already. Nah, man. Nah. I mean, it's not for me. And I keep saying this in every video, that review of Zack Snyder or this film here. And I'm okay with you guys liking it, okay? You don't have to bash people because they don't like Zack Snyder's films or the way that he does certain things in his films. That's really what it is to me. It's what he does certain things. It's not that I don't like him. I see potential in him. I say it all the time. I see great potential in him. It's just, what are you doing with this story stuff, man? Anyway, that was a good honest trailer. So I'm so glad he mentioned that at the end of that. And then the whole thing with the Anthony Hopkins character is like, you wasted him for the whole film. You had him for what, 15 minutes in the first film, did an action, ran away, then you have him at the end. That doesn't keep me, Zach. That does not keep me in. That doesn't keep me saying, oh, I gotta see what's going on with this. You know, it's like, yeah, that's interesting, but what else? We'll see in the second one, I guess. But you guys get in the comments, let me know what you thought about this honest trailers. Do you agree with honest trailers? Do you agree with me? They didn't even really say that it was bad. They're just point out the obvious stuff that's within the script that you see, you know. And most people that are Zack Snyder fanboys, they are blind to that. They don't care. They don't care what they see, you know. It's like, it's in your face. It's right here. It's like a stop sign right there. It says stop. But if you like my reaction to this, please hit that thumbs up. It really does help out the channel more than you know. And if you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with everything I do right here on YURP Nation Reactions. The goal is to get to 5,000 subscribers this year, okay? We are right at the edge. I think we got about 1,200 more, okay? And we're going to be doing a giveaway right after that 5,000, okay? And it's a 3-part giveaway, but I can't tell you what it is right now, okay? But it's some good stuff. So if you're new, come along for the ride. All right, have a good day. I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.